if you like the content, guys, consider hitting that follow button, subscribing, all that kind of good stuff. But here's round number 2. Colorless Eldrazi versus that Hogaak menace there. I hope you guys are ready for some shenanigans, because it's going to be creatures versus creatures, and I'm not looking forward to this graveyard deck on camera. To be honest, I think that card is just bonkers. The deck is bonkers. Everything about it is bonkers. Alright, so if you're not familiar with the way that this Colorless Eldrazi deck works, let's go over it a little bit real quick. So it is set up that it is not like the Tron style. It is basically just, hey, I'm going to be able to play my Eldrazi temples and things like that, so my guys can come out a little bit quicker and everything. But it's just I'm going to have value lands in that regard of these colorless lands. And it's like, plays the Mimic, it can play the Displacer, or not Displacers, because it's not really running, it's not the Death and Taxes version. It's running the Thought Knots, the big dumb dudes, if you will. So it's got some power to it and can get out the gate quick. Yeah, so on the other side, the Hogaak Bridgevine deck can not only just get insane value early, it also can just mill your opponent out, right, and just kill them through that. So it's, I don't know. It's, we're going to see how well it works. You know, Andrew is running older versions of Bridgevine before and enjoyed them. Now we're seeing him do this version. Oh, okay. Let me check. All right. Okay, I don't see any messages on Facebook right now. Or are you going to message me before round 3? Is that what you're telling me? Alright, players getting ready. Getting their hands set up. We'll see how things work out here. Thank you. So he has a serum powder here, so he gets to basically get a free mulligan. And is able to look at another 7 cards, which he is running that Eldrazi that he can cast from exile, the 3-cost guy. So if he dumps it away early on, it's not a big deal. Thank you for making me dinner.
Are you eating it?
Yes.
You can survive.
I'll survive. Alright, so Mimic to start things out. Faithless Looting here? No, Neonate. So really the deck is trying to get the bridge from below in the graveyard. And yep. Let's do it, he says already. Chalice on 1 is a nice way to kind of mess with other things, right? Can't be able to do Faithless, can't do the Stitcher Supplier or the Neonate, Karen Feeder, things like that. It does shut off a lot, Gravecrawler, but you know, it messes with a lot of the deck there. So here's 2 power coming across, both players poking at each other. Let's see. Down to 17. Alright, here comes 4 points of damage. So, checking this, the way things work out. Declare blockers, let's trade. Get that bridge out of here, he says. I get a free land. Alright, got distracted again, guys. The deck's complicated, right? With how you have to try to play things. This is counter it. Whatever you're trying to play, I'm going to counter it, he says. Trigger. It might be lower than 10, but I'm paying attention to always at least at 10. Andrew should be at 10. It might have been lower than 10 before this then. He might be at 3 now. Alright, thank you. So yeah, so he took 7, went to 3. We're going to scoop it up and go to game number 2 here. Chalice of the Void is really good. Plus, with all the creatures that Leighton has, he has a better chance to be able to throw something in the graveyard to kind of deal against the Bridgevine. So we're going to have to see how things work out in game number 2. And what the Hogaak style can bring in here. Right? That's how I'm feeling. Can't wait for those Leylands to drop. And they're going to drop down like crazy. Even if you don't have any right now, wait, because it's going to be reprinted in a standard set, and it's going to get opened a lot, and it's going to just bomb in price. I know you probably need them now, but trust me when I say that waiting is the way to go. Alright, Andrew's trying to get out the gate and get that bridge in there as quick as possible. Nope. But a Hogaak hit there, as well as a Vengevine. That's a pretty good way to go about it. Yeah, core sets are usually overly printed anyway, so it's definitely a way to go about it. So, oh well, let me adjust this. 18. I believe there was that surgical for the Hogaaks. Hogaak. They are, and they're drafted a lot too. People are going to open it. And it's like, it's a rare that people don't care about in drafting, so they're going to want to sell it and get rid of it. And people want them, but with the amount of availability of the card and the set, it's going to be easy to pick them up. So, and there's a chalice on one again. Let's just keep getting rid of that chalice. Yeah, it's like really hoping that he didn't have that fetch to kind of get rid of it and flash back the Ancient Grudge there. But now it's okay. We now have the altar going, so we can get our engine online. Let's make some zombies. Now, he doesn't get access to his big dumb dude, but he still gets access to a bunch of zombies. Vengevines, things like that. Trying to trade there. Which answers just like, shrug, that's fine. Still, you'll take 3. Look at this. It's just like, and let's just keep this self-milling plan going. Layton's had enough. He says, "Okay, yeah, that was fun. I see what you're doing there." All right, getting ready for game 3. Feels pretty good to start with that serum powder. Also, better chance to be able to find some sideboard cards as well. All right, let's get it going. He says Grafdigger's Cage is a decent way to kind of mitigate some of this annoyance. Thought Not Seer as well. let's... Things are still a little bit tougher, right? Yes, you have the Karen feeder and stuff like that, but... still tough to deal with. Mutavault coming. I know our life totals are completely off right now. So that guy's tapped. We'll say he's at 12, but sometimes that happens. I got distracted eating guys. Alright, power of the Eldrazi. Still too much. Alright, again, we're just sort of flying through, guys. Less commentary was on that round. I apologize since that was our first time seeing Hogaak on camera, but also trying to finish eating, so scrambling through it all. But we do have more rounds to go. That was round 2, I think. Now I'm all questioning myself. That should have been round 2. But we still have 2 more to go. There was a message I was supposed to get for this round, and I have no idea because I didn't get any